Came with some track gloves. Yes, sir. All right, guys, we're going to pick up a new build, and we're gonna go get the ratchet straps and get the trailer loaded up, put the battery for the winch, and we need a ratchet strap the battery down for the winch, and out of the Copart office, and they're about to load us up, and then you guys will see what vehicle it is. Now we're having to wait for them to load all the other vehicles that came here, but we should be pretty close up. You guys can see what we're getting if you can't see by the title already. There she is, boys. Yeah. Hey, watch out. Finally getting her loaded up, boys. There, got the Brimbos on it. Looks like we got some aftermarket coils. Pretty sure this is the track pack. Bumper came unclipped right there a little bit. No rear end damage. 5.0 6-speed. It's just got this front end damage. Gonna have to replace the front of this fork right here. We'll get into all that later. Yeah, but that front right wheel looks like the only one to be damaged. But it's got quad tips on the back. Take a look around on the inside. It came with the keys. It says 2017. It only has, it just hit 30,000 miles. We knew this airbag was blown right here off the pictures. Knee bag, driver bag. Came with some track gloves. Yes, sir. We got a headlight, but sadly it is busted. We'll have to buy the 2 front lights, but you know, it ain't that bad. Well, we'll get more into it. It's got the shaker audio, premium edition. We'll get more into it when we get back to the house. We got her strapped up. We're gonna leave so we can just check it out more, see if we can get it to run, because it wasn't a run and drive. It is enhanced. It does have some goodies on it, but we'll show you guys that later. See you at the gas station. So we made it to the gas station. We're gonna look at this thing a little bit more. See if we can't get some power to it or anything. Check the oil is really good in it. So there it goes. Looks really good. And it did have aftermarket suspension on it, some Bilsteins. I don't know what shocks they were. I mean, they were Bilstein shocks, but I don't know what springs it has on it. There's a spider right there. It's her. Looks like he was enjoying the ride. It's a dead battery. It's completely dead. And again, it wasn't a run and drive. So, but it does have these massive Brembos on it, which is awesome. This wheel is trash. We're gonna have to get another wheel. It does have the keyless entry, the comfort access, which is awesome. There's no damage on the back. There's this one little nick on the bumper, but other than that, no damage. And it does have the Ford Borla exhaust, which is really nice. The performance Borla exhaust. I'm gonna start right now because it was super dead, and these don't start whenever they're super dead. These push starts. Yeah, it's probably gonna have to sit on charge for a while. The jump box and this other battery weren't working. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if we can swap the winch battery out. It is fully charged. We're gonna see if we can get it crunked with that one. Swapping that Mustang battery out, putting the winch one in. No goodies in the trunk. Sub on the side. No goodies in the side. In the back. No headlights or nothing. All it needed was the battery was super dead. It was listed as a non-running vehicle. Hey, rev it up a little bit. Oh, and it sounds really good. But yeah, runs and drives. Alright, but that's probably it. We'll see you guys at home. Start, we took the battery out. We didn't want it hitting on the hood. But yeah, motor's perfectly fine. Just a little bit of damage, not bad at all up here. Yep, this is fine. Right here, there's a lot of stuff that didn't get broken that we thought was going to get broken. Looks like even the AC lines are intact, but we'll dig into all this a lot more whenever we get to the house. Alright guys, it is another day, and I'm just moving this fender up a little bit to where you got pushed back a little bit on these adjustments right here, so we can open up this door without it hitting. I was going to do this the other day, but it was raining really bad and we were getting soaked. That looks really nice. That lightning blue reflects super good. Still needs a really good cleaning from that lot. And further assessing the damage in the front, it's really not that bad. The frame rail's really straight back there, all the way to the front. Luckily, the crash bar took most of the damage. The radiator was really good overall, but it's got a crack up here, so that's no good. The AC lines and everything are still really good, and it really didn't get pushed back far at all. So there's really not a lot of damage up front. Just the front two fork ends and the rebar and this fender. But let's go ahead and get that moved to the front so we can keep this door open without scraping. Alright, I got the fender off. I'll put all the bolts back in the spots. It's a good thing to do if you're removing everything. This was just clips right here. This whole rocker panel's just clips. You just have to be really careful with it so you don't break anything. But that's pretty simple. You just have your 3 bolts on top, your 4th bolt right there. You have the one near the hood and the 2 nuts that are under the fender liner. You have to take out this padding to get to it. And now I can open up the door without it hitting the fender. Right there's still really damaged, so I'll place an order on one of these. They do look pretty nice, so I think I'm gonna stick with these type of wheels. They do clean up really nice. They're black. Pretty sure they're off of the GT 350, but I may be wrong. So yeah, there's that. Went ahead and popped this inner fender liner out. I had to get another one of those that was cracked. So, but looking back, there's no kinks or anything back here. It's really straight. It really only been on the first crunch point, which was super lucky. A lot less damage than I thought I would have had. It's really nice. It's really good up here. I did change the battery. The battery up here that was super dead, it did charge right up. So that was good. Saved me a little bit of money on the battery. I wonder what this plate right here is for. I've not seen this on another car before. So that's pretty wild. But I expect to run into a bunch of stuff I haven't seen before on this Mustang though. I ain't never worked on a car like this before. I was trying to figure out if it had aftermarket headers on it. I really couldn't tell from up here. They're probably stock, but shoot, aftermarket headers wouldn't hurt. It's crazy how little room the back seats have. Like whenever you have it fully back, just straight touching that. So the back does not have any room for really back seats. I don't even know why they add them. Just notice, look how bad these Ford wheels are right here. These welds are awful. They didn't even clean it up right there. They wouldn't have little spot welds dripping down on this car. I do still need to clean it up. It's got sand from where it was at the auction for a little while. It was only there for about a month, a little under a month. See, it's still all over there. But alright, what I'm doing right now is I'm just stripping the whole front end, trying to get all this damaged stuff out. Probably trying to pull the radiators out and stuff like that. I'm pulling the wheel well out, so if I go to move it, it doesn't scrape the plastics. All that good stuff. I'm just pulling out all these pins. I'm keeping everything in the fender over there. I got that radiator support out. I got a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. There was Surprisingly, there's no wires that are cut. The harness is in really good shape. Luckily, it came super close to getting pinched in a bunch of spots. But there's the frame rail. You can see it a lot better right here. It's just this last about 4 inches of the frame rail. So, I do have a good bit to work with whenever it gets cut. So I don't have to go back and mess with this apron back here, because it's really straight back there, luckily. It's in really good shape, other than, you know, it being wrecked in the front end and all. Here's the grounds. I need to replace one of the grounds because they do have these little clips on them right here. This one did rip off. It's right there. I keep them all in the frame, all the bolts where they need to go, so I can find out where they are, what parts I'm gonna need. Here's the radiator support right here. Put all of them back in there. It is bent, cracked up a bit. It's not reusable. Same with all this stuff, really. Radiator support almost out. Just a couple more pulls, and I disconnected the lines right there, the bottom line, the overflow line. That's about it. Yep. And that was it. Alright. Here's the radiator system. The fans look like they're in good shape. But the front condenser and radiator bad. It gives me a lot more room to work in the front. There's no damage to the front pulleys.
There's the car.
Thanks, man. But pretty sure these go to the trans cooler right there. But yeah, that damage does not go far back at all. This is, oh, someone left me a smiley face right there. Heck yeah. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to get finished for today. I might pop this back on up here, pop the intake back on, just so I can move it around a little bit, or just not get anything and I can't move it around until I get that new radiator in. It's really good up here. There's a lot of room to work with now. There's not a lot of stuff that was junk, all that stuff, but yeah, there's not a lot of junk. It's really simple, honestly. I'm gonna take these bars out right here, and this is all I wanted to do for the day. Right there. I might look at some more parts, try and get some quotes around, get some OEM parts for it. Just to see what I can do, look around local junkyards, get some quotes, but alright. Also straighten the lower supports out right there. Reinforce those. Weld them up really good. Guys, what I'm doing right now is I'm taking out this headliner airbag so this crease doesn't get worse. It's a small crease. It will easily fix itself if it's not there too long. But there's a couple bolts I gotta take out along this going all the way back. I just have the headliner pulled halfway down. You only have to pull it halfway down. You just have to get to these bolts right in here, right there. There's not that many of them. You gotta release the tweeter from this back piece right there, and then it'll pull right out. And you pull this little clip down right here, and you'll have half of it down. So let's get to that. valve halfway up now. Just a couple more bolts back there in the back that I need to get to. And I need to pull this little filler piece back a little more and take out the little bomb piece back there that exploded, so I can get this headliner back up. All right, I got the airbag out. I just got it out from the back, and I'm just putting everything back so these creases can start going away. You can barely even notice it right there. But I'm gonna have this back up so I can start focusing more on the other airbags. I went ahead and cut this airbag and tucked it in there. I cut out the steering wheel airbags. I'm gonna throw these away just so they're out of my way whenever I'm moving the car or anything like that. Looks a lot more freed up in here. Looks a lot better instead of the headliner hanging down a little bit. I'm leaving that piece out down there so whenever I get the other airbag, I can just pop it in. On to the next thing. Look at that horsey. Yeah, I definitely dig the Recaros, even though they're not heated and cooled. I think it makes up for it. They look a lot better than stock seats. And they pair up real good with the premium leather edition. All the leather in it. It's real nice. Guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. It's been really fun recording everything, and you know, I hope you guys have enjoyed it just as much as I did. The videos are not gonna stop here. I'm gonna keep releasing them more and more. I'm trying to get them out as fast as I can, and you know, keep content coming because I'm really enjoying doing this, and I hope you guys are too. Just leave a like, subscribe, it really helps me out, and just comment on anything. Let me know if I can do anything better. Any feedback is greatly appreciated, and you know, follow my Instagram right here, and it really helped me out a lot, guys. If you enjoyed the content, please do that, and I'll see you next time.